Good morning, grade 4. Welcome back to the English class. How are you all doing today? So in the previous class, we've seen a few exercises from the chapter Alexander and Bucephalus. Today we will see the rest of the exercise. So all of you please turn to page number 55 in your English workbook. The first section is the grammar section and this is about prepositions. The first question is add suitable prepositions to complete these sentences. You can see 3 questions are given there. You have to complete each of these small paragraphs using the proper prepositions. So you do this as an activity now. Please pause this video, finish the exercise and come back. Hope you are done with that. Now let's see the answers. The first one, he was at school when his uncle arrived from the USA. His uncle lived in San Francisco. In India, he lived in Malagaon, a small town in Maharashtra. The second question, our school reopened on 3rd March, but we have holidays again on Friday and on Monday. Last night, I was so tired that I slept at 8 o'clock. After breakfast, I walked to my friend's house who lives at the end of the lane. I returned in an hour as my cousin was coming for lunch. We have been traveling since yesterday. The train was delayed because the driver was injured. He was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. So children, I hope you got all the prepositions correct for all the 3 questions. Now let's move on to the next section. Section B. Fill in the blanks with the correct options from the brackets. So, here in this exercise, you are given 8 incomplete sentences and choice of words are given within brackets for each sentence. You have to choose the correct word and complete each of these sentences here. So, you do this as an activity now. Please pause this video, finish the activity and come back. Hope you are done with that. Now, let's see the questions one by one. The first one, we waited for our friends. Is it outside the hotel or around the hotel? We waited for our friends outside the hotel. Now the next one, these chocolates are from Belgium. Third one, there were lots of pictures on the walls. The fourth one, we have to go over the mountains to reach our camp. The fifth one, I bought these dishes at the supermarket. Sixth one, we cut the cake with a knife. The child is sitting beside his mother. Eighth one, the road goes through the town. So hope you got these correct as well. Let's move on to the next section, section C. Complete the given sentences with can or will. Let's see each question one by one. The first one, dash, you call him please. Is it can or will? Can you call him please? The next one, this machine will work without giving you any trouble. Now the next one, can you give me your dictionary for the weekend? Now the fourth one, is it can or will? Dash you be kind enough to lend me your notebook? Will you be kind enough to lend me your notebook? Now the fifth one, dash you come with me? Is it will or can? Will you come with me? Now the sixth one, dash I have some more cakes? Is it will or can? Can I have some more cake? Now the seventh one, Richard dash paint landscapes quite well. Will or can? Richard can paint landscapes quite well. Now the last one. Savita dash you please shut the door. How would you ask that? Savita, will you please shut the door? So I hope you are clear with this. Now the next section is the speaking exercise and this is about expressing opinions. Let me read the question to you. Have you read any interesting book recently? Tell your friend about it. Some of the things you can mention are name of the book and its author, what the story is about, the main characters and the one you like the best, what you liked about the book, why you would want your friend to read it. So this section is aimed at improving your speaking skills. So here you're asked a question, have you read any interesting books recently? I know most of you are great readers. So if there is a book which you felt interesting that you read recently, you can talk about it or speak about it to your friends or family, and you may include these points such as the name of the book and the author and what the story is about and details such as that. You can express your opinion about the book, whether you like the book and why you liked the book and how was the story and all. So this is going to improve your speaking skills. So now let's see the last section of the exercise, and this is the writing exercise, and this is about short story writing. So this one you do as a homework. Let me read the question to you. Write a short story set in a forest. You may include as many characters as you want to make it interesting. You may use these groups of words: dense jungle, moonlit night, heavy rain, frightened man, birds chirping loudly, and so on. So here in this exercise, which is aimed at improving your writing skills, you're asked to write a short story, imagining that the story is taking place in a forest. So when we learned the chapter The Youngest Prince in our English reader, we have seen the steps involved in writing a short story. So in this section, which is aimed at improving your writing skills, you're asked to write a short story, imagining that the story is taking place in a dense forest. And you may include points such as those given here. So spark up your imagination, make up a story and write it in the space provided in the textbook itself. And once you are done with that, you can take a picture and send us through Teams. So children, we have come to the end of our English classes in grade 4. I hope you had a great time learning English this year. If you have any doubts regarding any chapters, you can send in your questions, email, or you can post your questions in Microsoft Teams. And before we wind up, let me remind you, you can always access the digital content that comes with your textbook using the token number given at the back side of your text. It will be a great interactive experience for all of you. So children, see you all. Wishing you all the best. Thank you and bye.